Yeah, this presentation is about the robotic control project, which is a part of the robotic controls course. We are three members, namely Ahmed, Faizan, Chisti, Hiranmayi, and Shashi Kiran, and myself is Shashi Kiran. We basically are working on the slider crank mechanism and the 4-bar mechanism. Basically, we are synthesizing the mechanisms of slider crank and 4-bar mechanism. Generally, a mechanism is the arrangement of links or mechanical components which give a desired output for a specified input. Here we are discussing two mechanisms, as I said earlier, and the aim of this presentation is to explain the approach taken in synthesis, analysis, and animation of the mechanism. Synthesis, it is a phenomenon of designing the entire mechanism from scratch. Analysis, analysis means studying an existing mechanism and understanding it. Animation is nothing but simulating the motion mechanism using a software like SolidWorks, Pro-E or ANSYS. So the next part, my friend Hiranmayi will discuss.
Project 1 is analyzing and animation of the slider crank mechanism. Slider crank is a type of mechanism which converts rotary motion into the reciprocatory motion. It has a slider, crank, and a coupler link or a connecting rod. The approach to the project was, the entire motion of the mechanism was analyzed on the basis of given variables and input variable. The input variable for this particular problem was the angle of the coupler link with the horizontal. This angle was varied by from 1 to 360 degrees in steps of 1 degree each, and corresponding values were analyzed. The position, velocity, acceleration analysis was done for the mechanism. All the pertinent data was plotted to make it easier to interpret. The mechanism was then animated using the software SolidWorks 2011. The motion study was done using the inbuilt functions of the software. Applications. There are several applications for this particular mechanism, such as piston cylinder arrangement in the engine, block feeder in an assembly line, and also crushers and punching machines in the machine shops. The project 2 is a 4-bar mechanism discussed by my friend Faizan.
The second problem is the synthesis and animation of a 4-bar mechanism. A 4-bar mechanism is basically a closed loop mechanism consisting of 4 links. It has a fixed link, an input link, a coupler link, and an output link. The approach taken in the solving of this problem was the 4-bar mechanism was synthesized basing on the position of the coupler link. The problem was defined such that the coupler link was required to take 3 different positions while the mechanism was supposed to be in motion. The pole positions and link lengths were calculated for this mechanism, and the motion was verified by simulating it with the help of SolidWorks 2011. The 4-bar mechanism that was designed looks something like this. The motion study for this mechanism was done using the inbuilt functions of SolidWorks 2011. There are several applications of this mechanism, especially in the fields of robotics and biomechanics. The more relevant applications are manipulators for a surgical robot and also a manipulator for a field robot. In conclusion, we just want to say that by performing these 2 projects, we learned a lot about the in-depth and intricacies of the project by learning to use SolidWorks and other animation softwares like just Pro-E and MATLAB. Thank you so much.